Commissioner ACU, Mane, my own brother, PRO of the council, na Kotoma, na Kukenyo, for a very long time today. Good morning to you all. Human Rights Office. Very good. Thank you. So this shows the importance of this place. And I think what the Inspector General of Police has stated at the office at the immigration, these things could have been averted. It should have not happened in the first place, to be honest. Definitely. We are all Gambians, we are all families, we are all the same. It should have not happened. It have happened. Let's see a way forward to make sure that it is remedied and the situation should never ever happen. It should not repeat. Because considering the time factor that we are, the time that we are on, this Tobaski fits, there is need for us to have certain concessions. Indeed. But it's all because there is no dialogue between us. There should have been dialogue. Let's discuss as families. Let's discuss as brothers. Let's discuss as Gambians. Let's discuss as responsible people. Because considering you, who is elected over 70-something thousand votes, my friend, I don't think it has ever happened here. Am I right? For the first time. So obviously, you are not only representing UDP. It is the UDP ticket that you have contested with. But there are people who voted you. Obviously, they are not in UDP. And even if at all of them who voted you are UDP, now you are not only representing UDP here. You are representing the entire region. And this involves all the parties, every Gambian, irrespective of any political party that you belong to. Yes, we are not into politics, but me, I have my own political party. My political party is Gambia Police Force. And our motto is protection, life and property. That's where we stop. But at times, sometimes, definitely, things do happen, which we all know that we should discuss, and even without discussions, by adding one on one, it should have not happened. Because seeing this Nana Johnson, protecting the concrete, for them to sit there for at least for a certain period, to avoid it being destroyed by vehicles. Obviously, if at all that consultation happened between you and Mane's team, these things would have not happened, to be honest with you. Yes, Operation Killing the Road is here to stay. They have a responsibility to do. I will make these things very clear. Operation Killing the Road, as far as now I have taken over the help of the AIG operations, it falls under my pillar. But it is not Operation Killing the Market. It is not Operation Killing the Garage. Definitely, this is Operation Killing the Road. To make people to be accessible, to freely move. Yes. But not for them to bring goods and put there. In the event the fit is coming, you are here. You can send your market master. Sit with them. Let them sit with them to discuss, involve the police, like the commissioner. The fit is here. We want A, B, and C. It used to happen. In fact, they should provide you security. That's right. When you inform them, I'm about to do A, B, and C, they should provide you security. There's no doubt about that. But the issue there is, Chair, let's discuss, please. We are brothers.
We'll discuss.
Please, let's discuss.
So that will happen. From now on, we'll discuss.
And again, I want to ask you people, particularly your office, how can you help us to police this area? Because the police alone cannot do this.
Indeed.
Irrespective of all the political parties. Like I said, you are the head. You are the chairman. How can you help us to achieve this goal of Operation Killing the Road? Not clear the market, neither the garage.
Indeed.
I think that should be made very, very clear.
Indeed.
This was why when you told me that this road is going to the market, I said, no, I'm not here for the market. The market is yours. And I'm not also here for the garage. I am here for what? This Operation Killing the Road, and to find out what have happened. But when I come to know, these things should have not happened. Obviously, it should have been averted.
Indeed.
So please, we don't want these things to repeat. With all due respect, as the head of this place, let's also be very mindful of our utterance, which is very, very important. Utterance, in a sense, the moment you occupy certain offices, if the commissioner stand here today and say, look, obviously whosoever comes there now, he have taken the responsibility. Whatsoever happens to that guy, it is him. Like he also said, you are the head. If you say, where are we going? We're going nowhere. And you should not allow that. You as the head, because you are not only voted as the chairman, but you are voted as the head. So please, Chair, these things should have not happened. Money. Let's sometimes try to, at least to discuss with the stakeholders. The stakeholders, we cannot leave the chairman and the Lord Mayors behind on these things, or the market masters. You know, and the villagers. So please, with all due respect, let's avoid using the road as markets. You know, at this Nana Johnson, like the Inspector General of Police have already stated, we are going to leave it on your hands to make sure that you use it immediately after the Tobaski. I think he gave you a date, and you take the responsibility. That is use your police. We will not even send the police here.
No, we'll use our police. So we said when they are coming next. Wednesday coming next.
Yes, Wednesday coming next.
Yes.
That is Wednesday tomorrow next.
Tomorrow next.
Yes. So there will be no need for us to send the police here, please.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
I think on that note, I want to conclude and to thank you people for the maturity that you have applied during this issue. Like I said, the incident should have not happened. It have happened, but now how to solve it? This is why we are here. So please, I thank you all for your kind attention.
Ani maslaha wo hanu kumi manya nakale sabula no like e hina wono man kele okay dialogue mba man ne ka kawal ko all right dialogue nyomoyo wolon dialogue par maslaha man ka nyomoyo okay pour nga nyomoy nin kan sol nin authorities man nyom aba ko le ala bakela do ko ba ko le ala baken tol kon kan tol min ka do ko lolu nga trakti lo kono nga tara jang ba tour na mo kilimole o man ken tol na fati aman ken tol la wuli ko bar min ben tol ma ko e kam min ben tol wulindi kan wolo hadama dingo hadama dim tol momo bi jambe alon nako ini alake ma yebula do ko mi ne nyanta kelal ko ini alake tol man bu so nyin to mo man tranta joka nyin na ka fako te mol wulindi silo kan be jole kan jole because mbado ko la Gambia government o salary kilo be ka wala so ntenga lonne nim fata bi konti bole ben kan ba do ko ngaf ko dio ko sa man dimbal kan be balunde lal ngalon ala ban konti bola mo la dia mo mati nan tata na do ko kala banna do ko kala bar min important ta wolon nyin ndesa min ke nyin to kenol nyin mo politicianol you cannot go against your own people million vote. You always want to defend them, even they are wrong. But ntol kami ko nintol man dialogue soro. Ntol duma doku lalle on the road operation. Nintol bula minna, ntol saratol mo minti, bankola saratol mo minti. Mo kana sisilo kay wa Afrika ko nga mol wulindi je. Nintol tata on the ground, ntol bo mol wulindi la je. But amoy tolara responsibility as country. Yenana ntol kan damen tolia lonko itolia fil ko wote pinyare kelate abetul mako la intol fana mako no do ko eta nyato we awdo sa op wala si jam pour nga ñomoy
only one question was coming inde kono dole position ko is not operation clear the market, it's operation clear the road. Market belongs to the council. Yes, in our without dialogue with the council. Even and what will be your new step?
Well, even me for
it's very simple.
It's simple question. Nana man dum marse kon. Nana man dum garas kono ka dum garas kono garas are built for a purpose. That is for big to accommodate vehicle. Ninga je garasol tienta molka ela atonde fili fengol sama garaso kono sidon ndingol mi fo garaso kono ko moto le finti mirkas do silo kan e go silo kay dum garaso kono mba klala la ko silo e man dum marché kono te marché amanka na do poti duka dum marché kono ka mol wulindi ka fal finti jang nga motol dundi jang tol mo kede ndol nga silol la no man dunda daawda silol la bije silol new is for communication. It is the interest of amu interested both the people themselves the chairman for mol fongola na fa lon ka to marcel kono mol lebe kono to je milliard lon ko alaman tanka la ko sir boyno wokan dimba samalo no marché kemal bor ni silol min bulata marché kono ni emergency sida musol ni la paratol mi ka si o silol kam mol fa because nim pipit kumata wobe wulnol banale kan tongol bil wol silol kan e se dimba boto kono do moto wadum no la prata dimba fa ba ata fa non birin nata na force go wala fo ni silol min be jam be fitata garage ko nata fo trust bank ye kantingol la loje moto ta dunno la je ko e alwo kantingol wuti aba marché wala kono bar marché ka access wuti for the security of musol o mol min fomba firolo o marché kono ngaka wala kamo accessibility bari dol man dum marché kono kamo intermediate o kamo bay marché ko ndal man tabul
No, it is your team. You never tell me before.
marché Bamodu. Now listen, you've asked your question. You asked your question. Allow me to answer. Video. Go and check video ni marché teba mentolo yo tabulu katamento because he came la disulo keke. Bari marché kono mentolo ite fonga ya gini ala tema. Marché mentolo isa a video tande na ngaje. Marché mentolo dunte yo te. Another question. Yes.
More to one and maybe do go. You can try Yaman Fong. You come up with a company.
Haramadi Daniel Soto. All right. Ntemo Hadamadingol yellow bembalo bala. Ntolbe mo badin killing oleti jam. Nentenga for ni mil denta jam modol bija ol balon na ko ni denta la even this chairman what would yamol. Ima expecto inte bula tax min nanni arate mo mbake kan wala because ani constitution wala tata wala ta mbake ka mo tente dun la puto mi ya lon ko la sama bina problem o dinna fe ni loi ban satol man ta inte man ta kala ndax mba min ke kan ani banko la loi lo wala na mbake ka ni mbake kan ni futata ni jelo futete tema lafte ibe damanto o ibe min na o silo kay lafte prier boje est ce que benta sobe wolon la banta dañala wote mi ente lo yalla ko nte man ko na face is not welcome but o mati na ko jawya dala na face moto che nolo mun o mun dañal all right ala baraka ba
Okay. Honey. Okay, so firstly we want to firstly I want to thank the Almighty Allah for making this happen today. The reason why we have been making a lot of noise is because we have not been heard. We wanted to be heard from day one, but we have not been heard. The Vice Chairman and some members of our council approached the operation team in order for us to have a dialogue, but we could not have a dialogue. That led us to the situation that happened yesterday, which is unfortunate. But now, thank God, we have been able to establish dialogue so that council can be able to state its position on some of the things that are happening within the surroundings of our market. Operation Clear the Road is a national thing. It's happening everywhere. But it is the roads that they mention. And we are talking about our market. And it is our market that is being affected. That is the reason why we had to take the stand that we took in order to be heard. And now we have been heard. And first thing is this, the operation we are told by the IG would be halted until after the Bastille. That is something which we welcome a lot. Because if you know Brikama market and you know how busy this market is during the Tobaski feast period, then you know that this is a market that does not need any interruption. So we want council to be given the opportunity to manage our market effectively as we are assigned by law to do so. Where we face challenges and have problems, we can invite Operation Clear the Road to assist us. But if not, we have our own municipal police and we should definitely be able to address many of the challenges that we have around our market. The Brikama market is very, very important, not just to Brikama, not just to Brikama Area Council or West Coast as a region, but it's very important to the neighboring countries as well, Casamas and many other places. Some of the things that were happening, people running helter-skelter, is not nice in the market. People from the neighboring countries, when they experience that, they might not be encouraged to come back to Brikama market. And we want to attract more customers to our market. So this is very important. Now we know the hierarchy that we need to follow when we have any issues on this matter in the police, and that is very important also to know. That is something we did not know before. And then we feel like whenever we go there, here, we are met with stumbling blocks. Now, thank God, all those blocks have been moved away, and we can now get access to anywhere that we need to speak to make sure our market vendors are protected. Our fight is not about the council or our tax, it's about the vendors. The daily visitors to our market, people who come to make ends meet every day in this market. We want to create as much space as we can for them. It's challenging for us, and that's why we wanted a bit more time to give us a little bit time so that we can be able to create more space. Even those that are accused of occupying the roads would have been moved very easily.